We are less than 24 hours away from the UTMB Grindstone 100K race. I'm absolutely stoked about this race, and I want to show you guys an inside look of everything that I'm going to be taking with me to give you an idea of what this race entails. I'm going to be going over 3 things. 1, everything that I will have with me while I'm running. 2, everything that I will have in my drop bag, which I'll explain. And 3, give you an insight on the nutrition, clothes I wear, brands I wear, all of that. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the bag. So I'm using a Salomon Active Skin 8, and it has all the room that I honestly need. It's going to have this compartment in the back, and then it has a nice 1.5 liter compartment for my water, and then it has 2 bottle nipples on the sides as well. So I'll give you guys a little look on what this looks like when I have it on. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. Guys, this thing is awesome. It's really tight on my skin. It doesn't feel too heavy at all. And wait till you see how much we packed in this thing. So going through all the compartments that I have on this thing. So I got 2 water bottles here that I'm actually going to be putting my supplementation in, which I'll show you. They're all in the bag and all locked and loaded. So I'll have electrolytes here, carb powder here. I'm going to go through each of those that I'm using, and then I have a 1.5 liter Hydro Pack so that I can just put supplementation in here, and all my water will be back here. So going through each and every single one of these pockets. So we got a bunch of different pockets. So in this front one, and to be honest, where these things are placed, there's no rhyme or reason. I just started stuffing the bag, but I will be starting with all my supplementation that I have in here. So first and foremost, like I said, I got a couple of carb packets. These are the Scratch hydration packs that have carbs and electrolytes. So that'll be going in here periodically. And then I use LMNT sodium packets. These have 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So I will be packing those as well. That's going to be in the other bottle. So I'll have one of each of these in the bottles, and I'll keep rotating them out. Sometimes mixing too if I need to switch up a flavor. It honestly is random. Then in this side, I have a Bobo's Original Oat Bar. These things are awesome for these runs because they are almost 400 calories with 60 grams of carbs, and it's an oat bar, so it's a complex carb, which I absolutely love. So I will be having one of these. These are Precision Fuel carb gummies. They have 30 grams of carbs and 2 little gummies in here, so that's a nice simple sugar. So I got a complex carb, simple sugar, and then another simple sugar with a Lar bar. I absolutely am obsessed with Lar bars. They're one of my favorite fruit and nut bars, hands down. So again, nice simple sugar fruit bar that's going to hold me along. The main reason for having a variety of these is because I'm going to have a complex carb and then simple sugars. To make it very simple, complex carbs take longer to digest, so it's going to allow me to sustain energy over time. And then simple sugars, it's a fast acting, it's going to go right to my muscle. Right before I hit a climb, I'm going to pop these things, and it's going to help me get through it. Oh, we got a straggler. So in terms of nutrition and supplementation, that is everything that I will be having full access to. I'm going to be having more in the actual pack. I will not have any access to my drop bag until mile 25 and 53. So I have to make sure that I have at least everything that I want for miles 0 through 25 for access, and then as well as some storage and backup in my container in the back, which I'm going to show you right now. Getting to the back of this pack, so of course I got the GoPro because, as you guys know, I'm going to be filming some content for you guys on the race. I will be filming a YouTube video that will come out hopefully a week or so after the race. So I'll be filming that with my GoPro. That is going to stick right on the back of here. So it's going to be easy for me, not too heavy, going to be out of the way, which is the best part about it. And then like I said, we have 1 compartment in here. So that is going to hold everything that I'm going to need that's not in the drop bag, basically. So everything from mile 0 to 25 is all going to be in this little pack. And then again, after I see my drop bag, everything again from 25 to 53, and then until mile 65 when I finish. So open this bad boy up a little bit. The reason I have it in here is because it is unfortunately going to rain the entire time tomorrow. I have done 4 ultras at this point, and every single one of them have been in the rain, so I've gained a lot of experience. That's the way these races go. It'll never go as planned. So getting into this bag, again, this is everything I'm going to be having with me on my back, so if I need to pull over real quick and grab something, I can. This gets pretty complex because I got to be very careful. I'm going to be out in the mountains, so just in case when I don't have my drop bag, I'm going to need everything. So first things first, these are my backup supplements. I just showed you guys everything that I'm going to be having on the front of my pack as easy access, but then I got some backups as well, just in case I need them up until I see that drop bag. Some other supplies, I got eye drops because I'm going to be wearing contacts, and I hate contacts. They suck, so I'm going to need these as backup. Then what else I got is some Precision Fuel salt pills, just in case I'm just not feeling the LMNT or I'm not feeling the hydration sticks. I can just pop some salt pills. These have 250 milligrams of sodium in them, so I can pop a couple at a time if I need. That is it, because I have everything else in the drop bag. Moving on to the next one. This is going to be my little med kit. So what we got here is extra pair of contacts, of course, because I won't be able to see. We got some spare batteries, and then we got a bunch of bandages, wipes. This was just a little medical kit that I got from Walmart, and I stuffed it in this bag. So medical wise, I should have everything just in case something happens on the run. But again, there'll be aid stations, there'll be med stations, everything I need at different checkpoints, but just as backup. Then we got some PowerFlex tape, just in case I need to wrap something up, if I cut something or something's just not feeling too hot. Towel, just in case I need to wipe my face, get dirty, you never know. A battery pack for either my phone or my Garmin, so hopefully neither of them die, but just in case, it's worthwhile having. Wet wipes, let's be real, you never know what's going to happen out there. Alright, finally getting to the clothes that I have with me. So I'll have an extra headband just in case I need it. I'm going to be wearing a hat on the course, but you never know if I get really sweaty and want to switch it out. Then I will also have 2 extra shirts. So I'll be carrying a cutoff short sleeve shirt, a spare long sleeve shirt. That is everything that I am going to be carrying physically with me. A few things that I will be putting on before the race. So I have this little belt for my bib, so that just in case I switch my pants, I don't have to get rid of the bobby pins or anything. It's just nice and easy. I can just take this off, switch them, and then put it back on. So this makes it a lot easier. I got a light. The race does start at 6 a.m. So honestly, probably will only need it for 45 minutes-ish, if that, and then depending on what time I finish as well, may need this light. So I'll have that on me to start, but then I will pack it in this bag when it gets the light out. And then this is not for everyone, but I do have a thumb brace because unfortunately I'm going into this race with a torn thumb. Hey, you don't need your hands to run. That's just the reality of the situation. Cannot let it get in the way, so the show must go on. Now I want to go through what I'm going to be having in my drop bag. For those of you who don't know, a drop bag is a little baggie that you can have that the race will actually drop off at certain checkpoints. I mentioned it before, but in this race they're going to be dropping it off at mile 25 and then at mile 53. Reason I have a drop bag is because I am doing this thing solo dolo. I do not have a crew mate. I don't have a crew team. I got nothing. So I am just running on my own. So I must have a drop bag so I can get something at mile 25 and at mile 53. So we will be going through what I have in this drop bag. I am limited because it can be no longer than 16 inches and it has to fit in an 8x11 little tube. So I was very limited in what I could pack in here, but I think I got everything. So let's go through the drop bag and see what I got with me. Alright, we cleared everything off so we can go through the drop bag. This thing is packed to the brim. I gotta say, I packed this thing nice. Too bad I gotta do it again. So we're gonna go through these one by one. Not gonna lie, there's no rhyme or reason to how I pack this, because again, I'm going to be having this only twice on the race, so I don't mind taking some time, resting my legs, going through whatever I need, making sure I have everything. The last thing I want is to forget something, or when I get to my bag, I don't have what I need. So it's better worth just to pack extra just in case. This is going to be the rest of my food and supplements. So the good thing about this is because I'm going to be seeing it twice, I'm going to be able to repack everything that was on my vest that I just showed you. So everything that was in the front, I'm going to be able to refill, and then everything that was in that little baggie in the back of my pack, I'm going to be able to refill with these supplies. So again, I got the Precision Fuel gummies, a lot of them. I got the Scratch Hydration Carb Fuel. I got a bunch of Lar bars, LMNT packs, and then a couple more of those Bobo bars. So again, just replacements, just in case I need them, or not just in case, when I need them. Next thing, we got this little guy. This thing is absolutely awesome. If you ever gone to PT, you might have gotten this used on you, but all this is a metal massage tool that you can just use. Nice and easy, rubs the muscles, can get the tendons. So I'm bringing this because I'm not gonna bring a massage gun, anything like that. This is nice, small, compact, and light. All right, next thing, we got some clothes in here. So this will be an extra rain jacket. So I will be wearing a rain jacket on me. What you guys will see with all this stuff, it's actually just double of what I'll be currently wearing. So I will be starting off with a rain jacket, and then I'll have an extra one. Yes, I'm a Giants fan. We got an extra base layer tights. Typically, in my last Ultra, I did not change anything. I did not change my socks, shoes, or shorts or pants. So may not need these, but you never know. So I'm going to be taking them with me. And then as well, a pair of shorts. Shout out Target brand, 20 bucks, and they feel like Lululemon. All right, next thing is another base layer, if it will come out. Some more warmth, just in case I need it. And then finally, at the very bottom, we got a spare pair of shoes. So these are actually my training shoes. These are the 6s, and then these are the Ultra Lone Peak 7s that I will be racing in. So I like training in shoes and then racing in different ones, just so these are fresh. These also have a little bit more protection on the front, so makes me feel a little better. So that is everything that I'm going to be taking with me to the race. My vest, my drop bag. Just to give you guys an idea, this is very calculated. When it comes to an ultra event, anything that you plan to do the opposite, because it never goes the way it's planned. So I just want to make sure that I have a good backup, a good foundation to fall back on when that trouble does come or when that unknown event does come. So at least I have what I need to be prepared. In terms of what I'm actually wearing for the race, so I will be starting off with a base layer and then a long sleeve shirt, and then as well as a nice light rain jacket. It's going to be about 50 degrees at 6 a.m. with some slight rain, so I want to make sure that I'm nice and cool, but also I don't want to overheat because we're just going to be getting the race started. And then I have some New Balance running tights that I will be wearing as well, just because I don't know the terrain. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of grass, high grass, thorns, whatever. I don't know what I'm running through, so I'm going to be wearing long pants. Plus, it's going to be like 50 degrees anyway. And then I'm wearing a pair of Features socks. I absolutely love Features. They're awesome. And then as well as the Lone Peak 7s that I just showed you guys. So that was everything. That was what I'm going to be taking with me. That was what I'm going to have in my drop bag, and as well as what I'll be wearing on me. Like I said, I will be recording a video on the mountain for the race. That will be the final UTMB video for this prep series for Grindstone. I will be doing all of this kind of stuff with all my races later down the road to really give you an inside look of what it takes for these races, because it is not just a run to me, it is a game. As you guys are watching this video, I actually already finished this race because this is going to go live Monday at 10 a.m. and the race is Saturday, September 23rd. So I will already be done racing at this point. Next week, hopefully I will be done editing and I will publish the actual UTMB Grindstone 100K video that gives you an inside look of me on the mountain, whether that's taking my fuel in, whether that's taking my hydration in, the aid stations, the mountain, the terrain, the conditions, all of that. So that is my goal for the following week, so make sure you stay tuned, and that will end the UTMB Grindstone 100K prep. There are going to be plenty of videos on this. Again, I have a 100-miler in November, so I will definitely be doing a video on that. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you guys want to follow me along, that would be awesome. I would love for you to subscribe. It's free, so you'll just be supporting me, so I greatly appreciate it. If you need any coaching and nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, check out my website at www.rustamanotraining.com. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.